Welcome to the ReactJS tutorial series. In this series we'll be focusing on ReactJS, how to create the React application from scratch. We'll learn about how to set up the environment, how we can work with the components and the component interactions, as well as how we can use the extended utilities within the ReactJS. So I'll start with the fundamental of ReactJS and a brief background of it. What is React? So it's an open source JavaScript library. It's not a framework. It's focused on UI aspects only. Unlike other frameworks like Angular and Vue, it's just focused on the view part of it rather than like controlling and the model part. Background of it. So it was firstly designed by Jordan Walk and firstly deployed at Facebook in 2011. And post 2013 it was declared as an open source in a JS conference. So React is a component based architecture. So what that means? Think about one site which is having header, footer, left navigation and the center part, and center part could also have news feeds or quick links sort of components. So these individual components can be mantled or created individually and can be reused across any other sites as well. That sort of liberty this React library provides us. React is a big community at the GitHub. If you would like to collaborate and contribute to it, you can join that there as well. So the foremost question, why should we learn it? Why you are here in this channel? The number one thing is skill set in demand. So UI developer is an awesome skill to have in today's industry, where many of the organization and many of the product companies are looking for having good, rich products UI, websites and online products UI. So that's why if you are in UI development domain, then you should take a look on ReactJS. It uses a declarative approach rather than imperative. So what that means? So declarative means rather than giving individual directions or the each and every step, you can just do just command it what sort of product you would like to build. So for example, if you would like to, let's say if you are in a restaurant and you would like to have pasta, then you would not be going to chef and telling like what sausages or what recipe he should be following. You'll be just giving your order that you need pasta, an awesome pasta. So that would take care of it. So that's why it's a declarative approach. So React works on the virtual DOM manipulations. So unlike the Angular and the other frameworks, those do expensive DOM manipulations whenever something gets changed on a page. So React believes in virtual DOM manipulations rather than actual DOM manipulations, which gives us a fast efficiency and the component load time get reduced to it drastically. Prerequisites, what you should be knowing before starting with ReactJS. So you should be knowing the basics of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and a bit of ES6 as well, because we are going to use this modern JavaScript for building out the stuff. So not too much extent, you should be knowing a bit of basics, rather like how to declare the variables with let, constants, and as well as how to import the classes or the libraries. Series content, as I told you initially in the start as well, we will be focusing on fundamentals, the environment setup, and then building out the components, classes, functions. We'll be focusing on the interaction with components, how the states and properties can be used, and then we'll create a real-time application which will be together doing step by step. We'll be doing the debugging, we'll be deploying it, and finally we'll get a working product out of it. And I hope in the end of this the entire series you would be able to understand the basics and you would be in the shape of building out your applications. And when you keep on practicing the same stuff, you would be a pro in this area, and soon you will find yourself in an awesome, impressive resume. So just wait for my next session where we'll talk about the environment setup and the fundamentals. Thank you.